What's going on, everybody? Look, Saucy Santana's got himself into some hot water with some comments about Blue Ivy. This stems back from 2014 when Blue Ivy was just a baby, and Saucy Santana, before the fame, came out with some tweets regarding Blue Ivy, then child's hair. Now, mind you, as I read these tweets, Blue Ivy at the time was a 2-year-old child. Saucy Santana tweets out, "I just want to be Blue Ivy, nappy headed, ... or..." So here's Saucy Santana simply just implying that Blue Ivy, a child, has a nappy head. Then responding to another tweet says, "I'm sorry, but Northwest clears Blue Ivy. Have several car seats, Blue. Just said this yesterday." Now, why Saucy Santana is going at a child like this? This is a grown man talking about two children and comparing them. The world did this. Now, and I would say those people in the world that did this exact thing right here are very, very weird. Holly Weird is very, very weird. That doesn't mean that the Material Girl creator, rap phenomenon Saucy Santana can say these things about a child on the internet and think that in 2022 they won't get dug up. I'm sorry, that's just not how the internet works. Now in 2015, Saucy Santana continues to talk about Beyoncé and the Carter family. He writes, "I never had insecurities. I wouldn't give a fuck if Beyoncé was standing next to me. I'll still think I'm prettier than her." Hey, how you feel is how you feel, but this just seems like a weird string of tweets referring to Blue Ivy and Beyoncé and the Carter family. We don't understand why this is being said, but you know, naturally it's gonna get dug up. Somebody tweets out B humor, Beyoncé with that motherfucking pregnancy glow. Saucy Santana responds, "She looks dry to me." Now, why all this is important? This is important because Saucy Santana has a song coming out and is using a sample of Beyoncé, and people were clamoring to say, okay, well maybe Beyoncé will be on a feature, maybe Beyoncé will be on the remix. However, stuff like this has been brought up, specifically a Blue Ivy tweet, specifically the ones talking about a child's hair, and these are the reasons why people are saying, hey, Beyoncé won't even fool with Saucy Santana. But naturally, when things get dug up, celebrities do have to address them. I will say that these tweets were made when Saucy Santana wasn't as famous as he is now. Let's see how he responds to his past comments and them being brought up now with his song coming out sampling Beyoncé. Santana tweets out, "Fake woke ass bitches. People don't care about old tweets. The internet have this weird thing about power, thinking they have the power to cancel someone. Newsflash, you don't. Y'all be thinking y'all have someone by the balls about situations you don't give a damn about." I ain't gonna lie, even though Santana right here is mad, I kinda agree. I don't think cancel culture is real. People talk about cancel culture being real all the time. That's just not the case to me. I think that people just say cancel culture is real to make them feel better, but ultimately, stuff like this, it's not gonna cancel Santana. Santana says, "Celebrities are humans, not robots, and they for damn sure ain't perfect. I still talk about a bitch like a dog to this day. Not publicly because my opinion matters to a lot of people now. I be chilling. I don't even insert myself in shit that don't involve me." Now, I don't know who or what he's referring to, but I hope that he's not saying that he will talk about Blue Ivy to this day. Blue Ivy is still a child. 2012 was not that far ago. Let's look at the pictures of Blue Ivy that Santana was even referring to. This is Blue Ivy in 2012. This is the baby that he was calling nappy headed. This is a baby that Santana is talking about in these moments. This is literally a child. And then we have to look at Northwest in 2014. Again, another baby. I'm not gonna lie, Santana, you are completely wrong on this one. 2014 Northwest. I'm not gonna lie, Santana, you are completely wrong on this one. This right here is shades of colorism, shades of self-hatred, shades of all this. Now, I will admit, you were not the only one making these comments back in 2014. I remember people were having a lot to say about Blue Ivy and her hair and how Beyoncé and Jay-Z are handling that situation. And it was disgusting that they were judging a baby's hair so hard at the time. But people let it rock. People criticize people for it. But the reason why this is even resurfacing is because you're trying to put a song out about this. You're gonna have to eat this, especially because it seems like you're doubling down and you're not apologizing for your actions at all. Stop all that cap trying to ruin people's careers because you at home miserable and broke. I was miserable and broke too, making childish, hateful tweets in 2014. I'm 28 years old, a grown ass adult, a completely different mindset on life from when I was 20. But y'all knew that. Listen, we understand. Age is not an excuse in this situation. You said what you said. You was an adult at that time too, I will admit. 20 is not like it's some outrageous age. Like you weren't 18 making these tweets. You were 20 years old. You knew exactly what you were doing. You was hating on a baby. And mind you, those were just the 2014 tweets, not the 2015 when you was 21, and not the 2017 when you was 23. Like, what are you talking about right here? You are well aware, and you are doubling down right here. Nary an apology. Haven't seen one yet. Can we get one? That's what I think. A lot of people would just be okay if you just gave one. I hope you don't think Beyonce's ever gonna forgive you. That might not be what you're looking for. I know that's a bunch of speculation, but I hope you don't think Beyonce's gonna forgive you. Santana says, "It'd be the people in the comments trying to force you to apologize or say sorry." To who? who? To y'all? If I did something to offend someone, I should apologize to them, not you bitches. Told y'all think got power over people, but go ahead. Hey, you are absolutely right. You do not have to apologize to anybody in the public eye. And I guess, hey, if you feel the need to apologize to Beyoncé, that's something that you'll have to do. But until then, know that they see these things. From personal experience, I know that celebrities see these things that people tweet out, they make mental notes of it, and they proceed. Now, when you ask for this feature, if that's your intentions, just know you ain't gonna get no Beyoncé shakeup. You know you're not gonna get no feature, none of that. It's just crazy to me that people can't even say like, hey, I messed up, I'm gonna apologize to them, I'm not gonna give you guys an apology. You could say it like that. Some way, shape, form, or fashion, you could have shaped this differently. But the way that you're going about this right now is totally nasty. I don't know if it's because, I don't want to make it that thing. I don't know if it's because of the stature that you have or the position that you are in society. You feel like you can critique kids. But I will say this too. There's a lot of people on the internet that unfairly criticize a bunch of different people. In sports, they do it about Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Steph Curry, all that. That's disgusting work. Just the other day, somebody tweeted out, oh, hey, Steph Curry's daughter, Riley Curry, is going to be badder than Zendaya. Badder than Zendaya? What kind of tweet is that? That's the sickest thing I've ever heard. And people think that they can get away with this stuff because there's no accountability on the internet. But trust me, one, you're gonna be listed and labeled by somebody. If it's not the person that you're immediately impacting, it's gonna be the public eye. And that stuff is nasty. And two, you're gonna have to live with those consequences in the long run. Even if they don't manifest today, you will see the consequences to your actions in the long run. A fan tweeted at Saucy Santana, I wonder what at Saucy Santana got to say about Blue Ivy now. Beautiful, hair serving. And you know what's crazy? That's when I say Saucy Santana knows exactly what he is doing, because specifically he targeted the hair. You know exactly what point they're talking about. You know for a fact that's gross, bro. Just like any other time when these things happen, especially in the black community, they always bring in these pundits, these figureheads, these honestly loudmouths to give their opinion on situations that nobody really asked for. And Lisa Ray is caught up in the hellfire with Saucy Santana because of her comments.
Had he said that about baby Bella?
He couldn't say that about baby Bella because she doesn't have nappy hair.
Doesn't make a difference. It's a child.
Oh my God. Lisa Ray's colorist though. I ain't gonna lie, you need to watch out for light-skinned people. Let's break down what's going on here. Let's give a little bit more context. That's crazy.
What are your thoughts on these tweets about Blue Ivy, and should he apologize to her and her parents? Lisa Ray, what you think?
I think, no, you don't want to know what I think.
I do. You know I do. Girl, here we go. Well, let me go. Let me get my little cheap wine cooler.
Had he said that about baby Bella?
Girl fight.
He couldn't say that about baby Bella because she doesn't have nappy hair.
So you saying Blue Ivy has nappy hair? Say it. That's what you see. This is what I mean. People like Lisa Ray were saying this back in 2014. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's implying that Blue Ivy in fact has nappy hair, and her little baby, her granddaughter or whatever, doesn't have nappy hair, and that's why she can't say it about it. But she's agreeing with Santana. The baby got nappy hair. Nappy has this bad connotation, and I understand it. People have to get over that type of stuff. She's the type of woman that puts the relaxers and conditioners and all this other chemical stuff in their child's hair in hopes that it'll be straight because she doesn't want the stigma of her baby having nappy hair. I understand what it comes with, but Lisa Ray, this is gross. You need to grow up. You're supposed to be an elder statesman. Now you just looking like an old has-been.
A difference. It's a child.
I'll
But
go,
I know.
I'll go with that for 200.
Okay.
Look at her, and Vivica A. Fox had to clean her up because she knows she did something wrong. Honestly, I wouldn't have helped her. Vivica A., you should have left her raggedy ass out there to dry.
But you know what? I think those kind of comments, first of all, it would automatically make me go, who the hell and who are you? You don't know me. You don't know her. I don't give a shit. And I would have took it there because
I don't need to hear nothing else from Lisa Ray. You're colorist. I ain't gonna lie. I see that in a lot of light-skinned people. I'm just calling it like I see it. I might be getting cancer for that one, but you're colorist. There's like a lot of light-skinned people. People hating on kids and not letting kids be kids, trying to adultify them at young ages is disgusting just because they're in the limelight like their celebrity parents. You need to get on up out of here. Honestly, I know these people aren't gonna face repercussions. Lisa Ray specifically, because you're doubling down on it in 2022. You're disgusting. I hope they get you up off this show. You need to take a little hiatus. Somebody that's supposed to, this is a pro-black show, and look at you being anti-black. Pack her ass up. You know, I could be wrong.